Hey, it's the Fish Guy with Something Fishy, and on today's episode of Fish Guy TV, we're going to talk about the simple steps you need to take to keep your pond looking great throughout the whole season. So this is what your pond should look like after we've performed your pond's clean out for the spring, or if you've done it on your own. Pretty low in debris. If there's any lingering leaves or anything like that, just scoop them out with a net or by hand. They also may come into the pond after the clean out, like in this case where we've done it such early season. Once the pond has been serviced for the spring, you want to immediately start adding the additives to your pond to keep it clean and low in maintenance throughout the season. The first product that you want to use is a bacteria. Remember, if your pond is below, the temperature of the water is below 50 degrees, you want to use cold water bacteria. After the water has risen consistently above 50 degrees, you want to use regular beneficial bacteria by Aquascape. It's very simple. On a pond this size, 1,200 gallons, you just add 12 pumps or squirts of bacteria to your pond once a week. The second product that you want to add to your pond on a weekly basis is Algae Fix. We use Algae Fix as an algae preventative. So once the pond has been cleaned out, immediately the following week start adding Algae Fix. Algae Fix will help prevent and reduce algae growth within the pond. Again, it's used as a preventative with the doses as recommended on the product label. On a 1,200 gallon pond like you have here, we would be administering a half a cup once a week. There's one key thing to remember. This works in conjunction with your bacteria. You want to add these 2 days at least apart from each other. So for example, a Friday and Monday schedule. The bacteria is going to break down decaying material in your pond, and the Algae Fix is going to break down the algae. So they work together and are best used when combined, but remember it's got to be a couple of days apart. If you are using these products but did not perform a spring clean out, you may never be able to get your pond under control because there's so much nutrient matter potentially that was in there from over the winter. So even following these instructions with a pond that was not cleaned out fully in the spring may not have the results that you're seeing here or in the rest of the ponds serviced by our company. If your pond was serviced by the Fish Guys, we've left you instructions on how many pumps or how many cups to administer to your pond. If you've lost those instructions, or if your pond was not serviced by us, just give us a call and we can help you with that if you're not interested in following the product instructions on the label or you have any questions at all.